Hey guys, welcome to another SRI New Home Showcase. My name is Ainsley. Today we're here at Hillhaven, a brand new development in District 23 within the Hillview precinct. And of course, this development is designed to capture a beautiful tropical rainforest kind of effect, and is proudly brought to you by two very renowned developers, Far East Organisation and Sekisui House. Now let's go meet our managing partner, Ken Loh. All right, so Ken, do share with us a little bit more about these renowned developers.
So Far East Organisation is a renowned household name. They have been developing properties in Singapore since 1960s. They have a very stellar record with very diverse portfolio of building properties in residential, commercial, and including industrial developments.
Okay.
The latest blockbuster launch that saw a very good launch result was the Reserve Residences. On the other hand, Sekisui House is actually a renowned Japanese developer, started their operations in Singapore back in 2013. Also have a very good track record in building properties almost the same time as when Far East started out in 1960s. They have expanded their footprint all the way into countries like UK, US, including Australia. Over the years, both Far East and Sekisui House have formed a very good partnership, and they have combined together to build some of the iconic developments within Singapore, such as Wood Square and One Holland Village.
So we're here right here at the location map, and this area has traditionally been known as a residential enclave, a private enclave. So Ken, what are some of the potential somebody who is looking to buy into this area have, they can look forward to?
In the next few years, we believe there's a bigger story and a bigger growth potential in this area after so many years. In the recent years, you would have seen that the government has released quite a number of lands within this locale. Some of the notable launches are, for example, your Midwoods, Dairy Farm Residences, the Botany, we have the Mist recently, and now Hillhaven is actually coming into this equation.
Sure.
In fact, buyers coming into Hillhaven will still be entering as an early mover advantage because we are expecting from the master plan another 11 residential plots that will be released in the area.
Oh, wow.
And of course, over the last few videos, we have spoken about this before. When there's an injection of population within a certain area, we usually find a larger economic node that the government is trying to grow.
Okay.
Right, so from here, we are actually 10 minutes away from Jurong Innovation District, one of the major highlights of the URA master plan for the past 4-5 years now.
Right.
So Jurong Innovation District is one of Singapore's largest advanced manufacturing sector.
Okay.
We will be expecting more than 95,000 jobs being injected into this area. We have quite a number of large firms that have entered already. After these years of Punggol being the last township that the government was building, they have now finally announced a new township that they are going to build, right, which is Tengah. Tengah has been in the spotlight over the past maybe 1-2 years now.
Right,
Right, we even heard about news of ACS
moving to
Barker
Tengah,
shifting over to Tengah area. Tengah Township will behave and trend similarly like how we have seen Punggol grew over the years. Punggol after these years have finally become one of the higher profit margin for our HDB BTO owners. In fact, the private residential has seen very good growth in their prices as well. With Tengah Township, we are expecting to see a total of 42,000 new homes coming into this area.
Okay.
Out of which 30,000 will be public housing. The other 12,000 will be private housing. In fact, we have already seen a number of ECs being launched within this area. Hillhaven actually presents a very good opportunity for buyers to come in as an early mover.
Okay.
Over the years, as these plans start to grow, I believe the lands that will be released later will be at a higher rate. Amenities and infrastructure will continue to improve in this area.
Get better.
And prices will definitely be on a higher side.
Sure. Now we want to find out a little bit more about the convenience of Hillhaven. Tell us a little bit more.
Hillhaven is actually located very near to Hillview MRT. We are actually just a 4-minute stroll away. And Hillview MRT falls within your downtown line. And if you look at the map of how downtown line runs, it actually brings population from around Singapore all the way down to the southern part, where we have the extended part of the CBD over there, which includes your Bugis, your Bencoolen stations. So I think it's very convenient for residents to live along this line because they will be brought to where the new CBD will be.
Right.
On top of that, we are actually just 2 stations away from your Beauty Wear MRT station.
All right.
And that is where the Reserve Residences, where we have a new shopping mall coming up in the area. 1 station down, which is a total of 3 stations, we are then into our King Albert Park MRT station.
Right, that's an interchange as well.
That's an interchange that intersects with your Cross Island line. Via that Cross Island line, you can gain access all the way to Jurong Regional Centre, in the middle of where Ang Mo Kio, Hougang, Paya Lebar is, all the way to your aviation park. So it's unquestionably convenient to live within Hillhaven itself. On top of that, we actually have bus stops that are just located outside the development.
Oh wow. Let's talk about amenities. If I'm staying here, what are some of the amenities that I can expect?
So we are conveniently located just beside HillV2, which is a mixed development by Far East organization.
Okay.
So the shopping mall itself is managed by Far East themselves, and we have a cold storage within there.
Oh.
And if you need more eateries, we are just 11 minutes away from the famous Rail Mall.
Okay. All right, Ken, do share with us some of the schools that we can expect around this area.
So Hillhaven is located within 1 kilometer to 𝐇𝐢𝐥𝐥𝐡𝐚𝐯, Our Lady Queen of Peace. And we are in very close proximity to an international school, the German European School Singapore.
Okay.
For parents with children who are studying within the renowned Bukit Timah belt, they will be glad to know that we are actually about 4 or 5 stations away from the area.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Hillhaven is actually located just beside Hillview Community Centre.
Okay.
We are just 6 minutes walk away from the upcoming NS Hub, where there will be more amenities such as a running track, more football fields, F&B outlets, and many more to come after they have completed the construction. For nature lovers, we are just 4 minutes walk away from the rail corridor.
Okay.
Probably one of Singapore's largest nature walk that runs all the way from Woodlands to the southern part in Tanjung Pagar. So that walk will be a breeze, and I believe when the rail corridor is fully completed, with the emphasis of fitness and health in the recent years, properties around it will actually increase in value as well.
Oh, very nice. Now, so I think it's about time for us to go check out the condo itself. So let's check out the model. So behind us is the model, and I want to find out a little bit more about the whole design concept, because look at this towering, majestic block. It looks really cool. So Ken, share with us a little bit more.
So I like how the architect has come up with a very beautiful concept where they follow the character of Hillview. The development is designed to look like a beautiful tropical rainforest, which is why you see the units are sitting on 2 very tall towering blocks with very strong vertical lines that depicts the trees within the tropical rainforest. So they have cleverly used very natural sandy tones with champagne gold metallic essence in this whole building itself. On top of that, you can see that they have also created layers of lush greenery all the way from the facility deck that is sitting above the multi-story car park to the vertical lines with all the lush greenery flowing down. Even on the ground level, you can see different layerings of trees that form up this entire thing.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, so as you take a bird's eye view and an overview of the whole thing, you can feel that it actually really follows the tropical rainforest view. I also like how they have neatly segregated this development. The architect has very nicely tucked the residential units on one side of the plot.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's where, if you look around these 2 blocks, you will realize that they only consist of large lawn spaces. There are no activity pods that are around this area. On the other hand, you can see that we have this part where all the facilities are actually sitting on top of the multi-story car park. Residents are then connected via a sheltered walkway on level 1 and level 4. As we enter into this main entrance, because of the segregation between these 2 blocks, you can see how they have quietly tucked your drop-off arrival court with a very tall and big backdrop of the link bridge itself. It gives a very serene homecoming on a daily basis for residents within Hillhaven.
So Ken, the frontage of Hillhaven is really wide, and I noticed so many facilities for 341 units kind of development. Is that true? Tell us a little bit more.
Hillhaven actually enjoys a very wide frontage of 117 meters, which makes and builds the character of this development from afar. As we have spoken about how they have neatly tucked away the facilities, you can see from here, they have pushed away the barbecue pits furthest away from where the residential units are. And you have your gym and the pickleball court that is also further away from the residential units. Even for the pool, although it's a 50 meters lap pool in length, but they wanted to create it to look like a meandering river within a tropical rainforest.
So hence the whole curvature and
all that so you can see how nicely it has curved around the place. And for 341 units, we actually have 2 very sizable function rooms, which is rare to come by. Right? I think the residents in Hillhaven will have no issues enjoying the facilities without having too much of a competition to book. Across these 341 units, we have units comprising of your 2 bedrooms, 2 plus study, 3 bedrooms, 3 plus study, and 4 bedrooms.
Oh wow, okay.
And the units are all on a natural north and south facing.
Oh, fantastic.
Which is the most desired direction for all developments. Love it. And on this northern side, the residents get to enjoy the facilities view. As you come off the side entrance across the road, you will then be connected to HillV2 where you have all your amenities and the supermarket inside here. Our Hillview Community Club is actually on the side over here.
Sure.
So as you walk out the side entrance, if you turn right, across the road, within 4 minutes, you will then link to your Hillview MRT station. Residents who are going to stay in the southern side, in front of us is slated to be an educational plot, which is definitely going to be low-rise.
Right.
Residents who are facing the southern side do get unblocked views because beyond the educational plot, they are landed zones.
Right.
So I think they have very good options between the north and south for residents to choose from.
Wow, very nice, Ken. I really like how the developer was so meticulous in planning this whole development. So very nice. I think it's time to go check out the show units. Let's go. And so we're here at one of our 2 show units. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 700 square feet. Ken, share with us all the good things you like about it.
So I like how the developer has blended in the colors from the facade of the building, all the way back into the unit where you feel that it's very warm and welcoming in the color. So it's very soothing and natural. I believe this 2-bedroom unit type is going to be one of the more popular ones for investors and young couples as well. So as you enter inside here, you can see you're greeted by quite a wide walkway with no clutter, very straightforward entrance into this place. This will definitely be one of the favorite part within the unit. Because a lot of the 2-bedroom units have open concept kitchen. Although this is open concept, but you can see that they have made it enclosable in a sense in the future where purchasers can just add in a door themselves, right? And we have 2 very nice panels, working panels on both sides where you get to utilize the kitchen more effectively than an open concept kitchen, right? They have also fitted in with smart appliances whereby you get to control via your phone and app, and you get to track usage and stuff like that. So as we come over here, you can see that they have tucked away a dining area very nicely. I think the idea has done a good job to show how this little corner
I like that segregation.
can be utilized. So although this is a 2-bedroom unit, 700 square feet, you can see that with this design, you can actually fit in easily about 6 people for a dining area, which is pretty rare to come by in a 2-bedroom unit nowadays. And then of course you have a very nice size living area. All units will also come with the fan, the ceiling fan.
Very nice.
And I like the tone and the texture of the floor tiles that are used in Hillhaven.
What's this floor tiles?
So these are Italian porcelain tiles that makes this entire unit looks a lot more classier.
Very nice.
Right. So this is the traditional Jack and Jill layout, where you have 2 rooms on both sides. And both rooms are ensuite actually. So your master bedroom is on the left with an ensuite toilet. And this other room here is connected to the common bathroom as well.
Very nice. I'm sure this would be one of the more highly desired layouts right here at Hillhaven.
With Hillview being a very well sought after private residential enclave, Hillhaven is actually a very good product to secure because it is backed by 2 very renowned developers, Faiz Organisation and Secrecy House. We can see the quality of how this development will be built very beautifully and how majestic it will stand within the Hillview area. We are surrounded by amenities near transportation network. What is more important is the future looks very bright for this area. We will have more developments coming into the Hillview area. At the same time, on a larger note, we will have 2 very large economic growth, which is just within 8 to 10 minutes away from us. Namely your Jurong Lake District, your Jurong Innovation District, and also the upcoming Tengah Township. So I think this western part of Singapore will grow significantly over the next few years, and I think it's a very safe entry for buyers who love to own a home in this area.
Alright, so I guess that's it for our SRI New Home Showcase today. So just to let you guys know some very important dates. 6th to the 17th of January, that's our public preview. Of course, the slots are from 9 AM to 7 PM, last slot being 6 PM. Do also note that on 10th of January, we do have a very exclusive consumer seminar. Ken, I think you'll be speaking as well.
Yep.
So that's on 10th of January. We hope to see you right here at the sales gallery. And of course, finally, the booking day, very exciting. The booking day is on 20th of January. So do make sure you contact your preferred SRI salesperson to come on by to view the sales gallery. And of course, I'm sure you'll be marveled yourself as well. So ladies and gentlemen, that was our SRI New Home Showcase, and we'll see you next time. My name is Ainsley.
I'm Ken.
See you guys.
See you.